Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a beauty haul video. So I have been collectively picking up things here and there. Obviously I went back to work and it was just necessary to pick up this, and this. You know, haven't been there in, I don't know, 4.5 months, something like that. So I needed to do it, but I picked up some goodies and yeah. Also about the work thing. So before I jump into this haul, I just want to tell you guys that I am still going to try and film 3 videos a week for you guys. I've had some concerns about me going back to work and dropping it back down to 2. I can't say for sure that that's never going to happen because I am a full-time artist. All through December, like from now to December, I'm working 40 hours a week. So it is going to be slightly difficult, but I am going to try and make sure that I have 3 videos out for you guys. And yeah, just bear with me, but I'm doing my best to make sure that that still happens. Anywho, let's just jump into the haul. First things first, the 10 million things from Mac, because yeah, it's so bad for me working there because like when I'm not there and I don't know about certain things that are out, or maybe I don't have time to play with them, I can like block it out. I do that with a lot of things. I always drop stuff. Why do I do that? But yeah, then I went back to work and there goes that. So the very first thing I picked up is from the Helmut Newton collection. I actually wanted the gloss too, but I told myself, not the gloss, the liquid lipstick. I told myself that I had 5 colors like that and not to do it. So I was good there. But this is a limited edition collection and I got the quad. This guy it's super basic, but it's really pretty. So if you ever wanted to just throw something in your bag for travel, this would be amazing. This is what the quad looks like. These are all limited shades. Yes, you could find something similar, but these are all matte except for this one, which is like a satin. Basically still a matte. So I really like this, and then I'm gonna be super weird and keep the box because how cute is that? Can you guys see that? I love it. And that quad's name is Point and Shoot. Then I picked up the powder because I'm powder obsessed, but this is the Studio Fix Perfecting Powder. When you guys think about Studio Fix, you're definitely going to think about that pressed powder, and that is a foundation powder, so it is high coverage, it's a little thicker. This is not the same concept at all. This is going to be a matte finish, but it's a nourishing matte finish, so it is going to, not like you can see it's on my skin right now. I do have a get ready with me. It'll be up next. I'm using a lot of this. But it is a matte finish, however, it is nourishing, so it's not going to over dry your skin. It does not have a lot of coverage to it. It's a sheer coverage powder. And then it has this little like, it's not a sponge, but it's like a sheet of some kind of fabric. So you don't end up spilling the powder all over the place, and that is really nice. The shade I got is in Light. Next up, I got 2 brushes. I've been using these, so they are dirty. I just used this one in my video. This is the MAC 167 short handle, so this is great for your purse. I got this because I just liked how soft it was, and I thought it would be great for that powder that I just got, and it was. I really like it. It's like the perfect density, so not too dense, but not too light either. This would really be great for blending out blush and stuff too, but yeah, I think this is limited edition as well as this one, so I had to get my hands on it. Most of the time, I usually want the limited edition brushes, so yeah. This is the MAC 283, so this is a dual fiber brush. This is a packing blush for the lid. This was for the Spellbinder shadows. I didn't even realize that it came out with a brush. Again, I was not at work. So when I saw the brush, I love all the dual fiber brushes, so I had to have it. Then we have what is in my brows right now. This is the Brow Sculpt Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Stud. This is really unique. So it has the angled tip of like the brow definer from Anastasia, but it's kind of waxy almost, and it grabs onto your hairs. It's not really meant to grab onto the skin as much as the hairs. So this is what I have in my brows today, and what I love about it is I have a lot of tiny hairs up here at the tops of my brows, especially this side. Like this one's pretty full, but this side, I don't know, the hairs up there are mean. And this really just grabs onto the hairs and builds it up with it looking pretty natural, and I really like this. Next, I have a backup. This is, if I was going to say there is an all-time favorite mascara, it is going to be this one. This is the MAC Extended Play in Giga Black. And the reason why I love it is I always use it on my bottom lashes. I tried, you know, I've been at work, so I've been trying other mascaras, and there's just nothing that doesn't end up right down here on me, and it drives me nuts. If this one ends up down here, it's because it is dried up and I need a new bottle. I always know that I need a new bottle of Extended Play when I get a little flake. But this guy is a tubing mascara. I've talked about it a million times. I will always have this. This is like probably, to be honest, like the 50th one of these I bought. I'm not even exaggerating. You guys, Kelsey is texting me. Every time I film, she texts me. I didn't hear from her at all yesterday, the little brat. And she texts me while I'm doing videos all the time. I have to answer her because I miss her. So I got a few things from the LA Girl site. I've never used LA Girl products, but I've heard a lot of fuss about this foundation, so I had to find out for myself. When I saw it, I was like, that looks exactly like the Makeup Forever foundation, so yeah. And it is the Pro Coverage High HD High Definition Longwear Illuminating Foundation. Stupid, stupid long names. I cannot stand them. But this is what I have on my face today. I am reviewing it in my Get Ready With Me that will be up the next video. And I got the shade Light. And then I also got, I got three other things, but the brow pencil, I got it, but it's in the drawers and I don't feel like getting up. I'm going to be lazy. It'll be in like one of my next videos. I'll use it. But I got this palette right here. This is in the shade Spice. So it has two blushes, a contour. It's really like a bronzer. It probably calls it a bronzer too. Yeah, it says bronze. And then a highlight shade. I have this one on my cheeks today. And then this highlight though, this is beautiful. This is what, again, I have on, and this is 100 watt strobing powder. And this, to me, it feels so similar to the Anastasia Glow Kits, not the new release. I don't know what they were thinking with that one, because to me, that was so grainy. The quality was not the same in that one. The one with the 6-pan, yeah, I wasn't a fan of that. But this is super, super awesome. It was like 10 bucks. And so I'm trying to find some dupes for things that I love, like this Soleil Tan de Chanel. So I grabbed this. This is Sonia Kashuk. You can get this at Target. And it is called the Undetectable Cream Bronzer. And this is there's two shades. So I got the lighter of the two, and this is Warm Tan. I have not used this yet. I've just swatched it, but this is what it looks like. And then I also got this in hopes that it would be similar to my Hourglass bronzer, again from Sonia Kashuk, and this is the Golden Shimmering Loose Powder Bronzer. And it has, like, you get it out like this. I haven't used it yet, so I don't know if it's similar, but we're going to test it out. I'm trying to find some more affordable options for you guys, but I'm not going to stop with high end. Like it's just not ever going to happen. So anybody who was worried about that with like my drugstore videos, I'm going to incorporate them, not heavily. I will incorporate them, but I will always be a high end girl. It's just, we all have our preferences. I am not going to use this in a video. I'm just going to tell you guys ahead of time that I hate this powder. It is horrible if you ask me. This is the Miracle Matte Translucent Finishing Powder from Flower Beauty. I had like pretty good coverage all over my face, and it was like when I put this powder on, it was almost like the coverage went away. It was patchy, it was dry, and when I say that it made me look like a ghost, I've never had a powder make me look this white. I've heard good things about this brand, so maybe the regular powder is good, but the translucent, I do not suggest it by any means. Okay guys, that is it for my beauty haul. There are a few other things that I'm using in my Get Ready With Me that are not in this video. Just because I like to change it up. I don't like to have like all the same things in my hauls, my Get Readies With Me, and then my favorites videos. So I kind of like to surprise you guys. I hope that doesn't annoy the crap out of you, but that's just how I like to do it. I just don't like to be repetitive, even though I like to say things over and over and over and over again. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in my next one. I am off to the movies. Love you guys. Bye.